A medicinal cannabis forum is being held this Saturday in Launceston. We want to find out more about it, where, when, why, all the usuals. And one of the organisers is Lynn Cleaver. Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good.
Now, Lynn, first of all, tell us where this wonderful event is happening. And I say wonderful because it's great to see that support is building and building as it should be for this. But where is it being held and what times, etc.?
Okay, so this Saturday, commencing at 1 p.m. and going until 4 p.m. at the Cosgrove Park Bowls Club in South Launceston. Mm-hmm. So everybody is welcome to come along on the day to learn about cannabis medicine. Okay,
so what kinds of things can we see at the event?
Okay, well, we've got some really fabulous support from most levels of government. We have Anne Urquhart coming along, Laura Giddings and Ross Hart, and a couple of members from the Greens. We've also got the lovely pharmacists from Harvey Carthill Pharmacy. Harvey and Melissa will be coming along to speak about cannabis therapy. We'll have medicine tips, growing tips, and of course we have some really very moving patient testimonials. I'm sure people will be impressed by the bravery of these Tasmanians.
Absolutely, but it must rip your heart out. I mean, it staggers me as to why the State Health Minister, Michael Ferguson, it hasn't responded at all and isn't going at this stage. Federal member for Bass, Andrew Nikolic, hasn't made contact, apparently. Does that disappoint you that people in prominent positions like that can make a difference, aren't responding in any way?
It's very disappointing because if Tasmanians can't get advice from the government, if Mr Ferguson refuses to be in this space, the people of Tasmania are going to come to us, the advocates. They're going to come for advice from the medicine makers, and they're going to be driven into the black market, which is not good at all.
No, and it could be quite lucrative for the governments as far as getting this industry and that going, because it's going to be huge. I mean, it's taking
absolutely
off. As we've seen, the federal government has recently approved the growing of medicinal cannabis, which is great. So that's a big step. You must be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, it's fabulous that Australia can have an industry to grow cannabis medicines. It's a great first step, but now we're left to wait for state policy and legislation to alleviate the suffering of Tasmanians.
Now, just to differentiate between smoking marijuana recreationally and medicinal marijuana, how is it actually used and how is it used to treat people?
Okay, well, cannabis is medicine really, no matter how you ingest it. You know, we know people that do use vaporizers to alleviate symptoms of glaucoma and nausea and things like that. But mostly what we chat about with people is extractions into either alcohol or oil, and it's administered that way. But honestly, all use is medicinal.
Lynn, does it surprise you that it's taking so long? I mean, this is a great opportunity for Tasmania to lead the way instead of following.
It is shocking that it's taken so long. Michael Ferguson and the Hodgman government has had this on the table for some time now, and I appreciate that it's going to take time to legislate. It's a difficult process, but what we're asking for is an amnesty in the meantime for the people who provide the medicine and the people that use it by way of some kind of register, so we can engage with our specialists and our general practitioners, and there is a way to track and collate the information of cannabis users in Tasmania. I think there's no reason why that could not go ahead.
No, none at all.
All right, well, we would encourage anyone with any sort of an interest in medicinal cannabis to actually get along to the forum. It kicks off at 1 o'clock this Saturday, Cosgrove Park Bowls Club. Lynn, and to the other organisers as well, good luck.
Thanks very much, guys.